Hi there, sign of Gemini. This is Kim here to do a next 48-hour reading. And this reading is going to be called the Breakthrough Pyramid Spread. It's so much fun. I like it. Libra had a good one. I expect ours to be good too. Strength. Okay, so Gemini, getting these energies going. If you need a private reading, an affordable private reading, hey, reach out. Description box below. And we'll get you one. All right, so what we're going to do is the Breakthrough Pyramid Spread. So it has 6 spots. The first is going to be your pattern. The second will be your challenge. The third card will be your breakthrough. The fourth card will be your power card, or the things you have going for you. 5 will be the future outcome, and then 6 is the action card, or action-oriented card from Spirit Team, advice from your Spirit Team. So, this is Mystical Medleys. Let's pick the pattern first. What is the pattern? Here's the pattern, Gemini, is avoiding confrontation. Avoiding the fight, avoiding confrontation. Tell me the challenge. Ooh. Independence, finances, or getting your money. So maybe somebody owes you money, or there is money owed to you, but it's something about confrontation. What's your breakthrough? We'll find out more about that. Breakthrough. Page of Cups. Whew, nice. New. Something that's going to be completely made over. Completely new. Whoa. Yeah, completely new. These are your power cards. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 10 of Swords. Wow. So what you have been through has taught you what you can invest in and what you really don't want to. Meaning that you do know how to choose and pick your battles pretty well. So being able to say, hey, I lose patience in this situation, and totally going to reinvent whatever it is, right? That is actually something that is your ability to say, peace, that was too much, walk away, no patience left. That is your ability, your power. What is the future looking like? The Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse. It's avoiding confrontation and not being decided, and avoiding an uncomfortable conversation. There truly can be a big misunderstanding too also. Doesn't have to be though. It could be like remaining undecided about having a serious conversation with somebody. What is the action to take? The action to take. Completion. The world. Complete something out. Something needs a completion, meaning there's an ending and a beginning. That's what the world energy is really meaning for you, is that there's an ending and there's a beginning. I'm going to use a timing card for each of these spots. So pick 1 through 6, and then at the end of the reading, we'll uncover the card and see what timing we have. When I say that, I mean like months, years, even some are hours. So if you're drawn to 1, that one. If you're drawn to 2, that one. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, okay. And you might want to wait until you feel like where you're drawn to the most, or what you resonate with the most. Okay, so let's get some more messages. Get some clarification. What about this pattern of not wanting to have conflict? What about this pattern of not wanting to fight or not wanting to have conflict? Because, look, it is in your power. It went right up there to the power cards. It is in your power that you lead and others in love, by example, in loving ways, too. So really not wanting to fight. And that might come from like how you were even raised, like just this King of Cups, like I just don't want to fight. I've always been taught to do the loving thing. And that's good. but now there's a pattern of something that is taking on being too nice and then getting taken advantage of, and then having avoidance tendencies to even deal with the situation, like not wanting to deal with it, avoidance. So it's like, oh, okay. So let's get some more. Let's get some more. What's the challenge with the money or the finances? What's the challenge? It's my single and mingle card. Well, having fun, not forgetting to celebrate friends, family. It is single and mingle. That might be the challenge, is to do something completely independent on your own. Single and mingle, drink, have a good time, be merry. Don't be, I don't think codependent is, I don't think that's like an issue. I don't think that's it. But the challenge could be to just, I don't know, enjoy something more with your freedom. Enjoy your freedom. Tell me about the power cards. Ooh, death. Wow. So, number 13, big card. You're able to, like I said, walk away when somebody has done just way too much, but you do put up with quite a bit until that happens. Also, with the death card being your power, you're absolutely able to transform situations. You're able to take and alchemize the energy into something different, into something better. So your power is that you know how to transform, and you know how things could go about a transformation. Now, this is also the power, is you have the power to end things. And that's good, because a lot of people don't. But as far as like what you're communicating, there's no communication. And maybe it's because of just not wanting to confront. Maybe it's a pattern of just like not wanting to confront somebody. What's the breakthrough about with the Page of Cups? What's the breakthrough about? That is, okay, it's about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 2 is about perspective. How you look at, you know, your luck and where you are on the wheel. Feeling kind of like looking at it as an opportunity, that if you're low in one spot, then your breakthrough is that you have nowhere to go but up. Wow. And there's a new opportunity. And here's the thing, all of these steps aren't failures. And just because something's a pattern doesn't mean it was a failure. It was just leading up to this point, to this new opportunity that was really just meant for you. So this path that is just meant for you. And the opportunity, it came because in the sequence of what you thought was bad luck was part of you getting there. Ooh, tell me about his outcome. And it's kind of like there's either a need to cut somebody out to end things. Maybe you're good at ending things, but there's either a need to cut something out, and there is definitely a need to get more to communicate better. Stay out of the drama, just like you're doing, though. There may be some drama that feel like that might be the pattern, because the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Something doesn't feel like it's the truth. With that Page of Swords in the reverse. Like not being told. Tell me more about this. Justice. So things that get balanced. Everything ends up getting balanced. And your truth and clarity will be found. So what else with the Justice? Oh, Well, that's it. The outcome. I feel like you're going to be tempted to be pulled into something. And I don't know if part of it feels like it's not your truth. And that there's something that may just be not describing you, but attached to temptation, addictions, vices. And it might be clarity on what always pulls you into that conflicted state. But this is absolutely beating your demons too. It's beating your demons. It can be talking about materialism and getting those areas of your life balanced too, since that opportunity is up there. The World card, your action card to take action. Whew, that's big, because it can mean anything from world travel to one chapter is ending and one chapter needs to begin, and it's like you need to get onto this new chapter because it's time for things to be elevated for you. You've done all that you can in a situation, and you really don't want to give away your power at this point to anybody, or diminish yourself, or make yourself little for anyone. So look, you've got a completion where you have done all that you can do in a situation, and 1010 is saying that something needs to get wrapped up so that something new can begin. Again, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the reverse, seeing something clearly as a not truth. A not truth. Seeing something as a not truth. Seeing something as just absolutely it's not true. You know what I mean? That's what I've got for that part. Let's look more towards some advice then, because yeah, other than don't be pulled into the confrontation, I want more advice on this, because the challenge seems to be independent, to celebrate, to go out with friends. So it might be that a situation was very controlling to you, or a person was very controlling. So this is kind of like taking your own reins. Tell me about the challenge, more about this challenge for Gemini. Tell me more about the challenge for Gemini. Okay, that's my inevitable. It's the Two of Swords, meaning that there's been a decision that it's just been postponed for splitting. Like, you know that that's what you want and that's what you need. You know you need a new start. Maybe even friends have told you this, but you're postponing it because possibly undecided, the way that it just fell. But this is like postponing a decision that you've already made up. And that's the challenge. Don't postpone what you know you should probably do. Tell us about how Gemini can like not be lured into any kind of arguing or fighting or drama. How can Gemini stay out of the drama? How can Gemini stay out of the drama? By realizing you've done enough at this point. If somebody is out in the cold or feels like they're going through a temporary time or feeling like alone, know that you have done all that you can do. In fact, you've done so much that you've been carrying the burden for like a lot of people. So you've done more than your share, and it will lead you to exhaustion. You can't fix everybody's issues. So what about the breakthrough? Tell us about the new Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Tell us about this new. Whoa, it is your way to success, y'all. It's your way to success with the Chariot. This is good. This is, when I think of the Chariot, I think, well, she's on the right road. This person's on the right road. They know where they're going. They're alert. They're making magic happen, and they're speeding up. So you're speeding up. It's something that it's telling you, almost like saying, I think travel is being hinted majorly. Travel. And things picking up. Your Power card will be when you move on from a situation. The Four of Wands. Yeah. All right. So let's pull your timing cards, and then we're going to pull something from this wisdom from, I think it's like wisdom from the Buddhas or the ages or something. Okay, so if you picked one, you have 3 months. If you pick 1, you have 3 months. If you picked 2, you have plan for the short term. If you pick 3, you have 6 months. If you picked 4, I can find it, 12 hours. 12 hours. If you pick 5, 9 days. And if you pick 6, 8 years. 8 years. Alright. Now your little meditation card, or sometimes it just gives some really valuable advice too. This one. Impermanence. 3 characteristics of existence. Impermanence. Anika says, the body is an infinite collection of living cells, moving, multiplying, and dying. The mind is thoughts, perceptions, feelings never ceasing, ever changing, and a flow of mental experience. Things that surround you, the seat, the room, and the objects are massive particles that only appear solid and static. Everything is impermanent. Beyond the city, the country, its trees, hills, mountains, forests, and deserts are all changing, growing, transforming, and ceasing. Oceans, rivers, streams are all moving, flowing, changing course, direction, and substance. People, animals, insects all grow, change, and die. The earth, the universe, and galaxies beyond are forever evolving, expanding, disintegrating, and disappearing. Cultivate a clear, strong feeling in the ever-changing nature of all things. Bring stillness to the mind. Contemplate the impermanence of all people, places, things, even this life. Rouse thoughts and insights that are unrealistic to cling on as if things were permanent, because nothing is permanent. Whatever is beautiful and pleasing will change and eventually disappear. In the same way, whatever is unpleasant or disturbing is not forever. It will change too. There is no lasting happiness by grasping to things that change. So allow the mind to expand and develop acceptance of impermanence. I love that. Acceptance of impermanence. How beautiful is that? Like it. Sending you love and light. If you want a private reading, or like I said, just reach out the description box. Bye.